Welcome back to the FB podcast. I know you're all itching to dissect a blockbuster transfer that has just rocked the football world, especially Premier League fans. Brace yourselves because what I'm about to say might shock many. Chelsea have just officially signed Liam Delap, a 22-year-old striker from Ipswich Town, for a reported $30 million, and he'll be wearing the legendary number 9 shirt at Stamford Bridge. That's a huge sum, and the expectations are on the shoulders of a young man who just got relegated from the Premier League. Is this a risky gamble by the Blues or a genius move to acquire the killer of the future? Join me as we delve into the fascinating story of Liam Delap's rise from a potential rugby star to Chelsea's new hope. You know, the name Liam Delap is probably no longer strange to those who have followed English football recently. Last season, although Ipswich Town did not retain the Premier League, Liam Delap still shone with 12 goals, accounting for 33% of the team's total goals, an incredible number and the 4th highest rate in the tournament. Ipswich coach Kieran McKenna had to exclaim that Delap was as good as anyone in the world, and he was almost unstoppable. The question is a 22-year-old player who can do that in his first season in the Premier League worth chasing by the big clubs? The source said that nearly half of the Premier League clubs, including big clubs like Manchester United and Newcastle United, have considered activating his $30 million release clause. Yet Chelsea was the fastest team, winning one of the most promising young strikers in English football. What makes Liam Delap so special? Even as a teenager, Delap stood out for his massive physique and overwhelming strength. His school rugby coach would simply instruct his players to pass the ball to Delap and watch the opposition fall. That said, he was a natural-born physical machine. Delap has been described as fast, strong, and powerful, capable of breaking through, beating defenders, and delivering powerful shots. England under-21 caretaker manager Ben Futcher once described him as a top number 9 with a fierce mentality and a tough opponent. But even Pep Guardiola has called Delap an assassin, a classic English striker, an incredible goal scorer. It says this, he prefers to be in the box scoring goals rather than imitating his father's famous throw-ins. And speaking of dads, we can't help but mention Rory Delap, the father, who was famous for his deadly throw-ins when he played for Stoke City and other teams. The Delap family is a cradle of football. Liam also has an older brother, Finn, who plays as a center back for Burton Albion. It was watching his father play that ignited Liam's passion for professional football. Before focusing entirely on football, Liam Delap showed great talent in other sports, especially rugby and athletics, with the 100 meters and 200 meters races. He even scored a hat trick in the last 10 minutes of a 4-3 win after going to the toilet during a school football match. That shows his goal-scoring instinct and explosiveness were there from a very early age. Delap's football journey began at Derby County's academy before moving to Manchester City's prestigious academy at the age of 16. At City, he was part of a formidable crop that included Cole Palmer, James McAtee, and Romeo Lavia. Liam had a breakout 2020-21 season with the U21, scoring a record 24 goals in 20 games, helping them win the PL2 title and claiming the PL2 Player of the Year award himself. He even scored on his first team debut for City in the EFL Cup, becoming the club's youngest player to score on his debut in 7 years. Interestingly, it was Enzo Maresca, now in charge of Chelsea, who helped Delap have his most prolific season at the City Academy. This is probably a big plus for Chelsea when recruiting him, because Maresca understands Delap's ability very well and can maximize his potential. However, it hasn't all been a bed of roses. After Erling Haaland's arrival at Man City, Delap's playing opportunities were limited, and he had unsuccessful loan spells at Stoke City and Preston North End in the 2022-23 season. He admits those spells didn't go as planned, but Delap didn't give up. He went on loan to Hull City, scoring 8 goals in the championship before making the move permanent to Ipswich for 20 miles last summer, and the rest, as we know, is a Premier League success story. Even if Ipswich were relegated, he has proven his worth with his powerful runs, running past defenders, and scoring goals with clinical ease. Looking at Liam Delap's record, his move to Chelsea and the 9 shirt is a sign that Chelsea are betting big on this young talent. With his superior physique, proven pace, and finishing ability, and working under a manager who has brought out the best in him, Delap has all the qualities to become a top striker in the Premier League. Of course, the pressure will be huge at Chelsea, especially with the haunting number 9 shirt in the club's history. But will his determination, killer instinct, and extraordinary physical foundation help him break the curse and become one of the Premier League's most feared strike? Internationally, Liam Delap has 12 caps for England U21s. With his father Rory having won 11 caps for the Republic of Ireland, Liam could well follow a similar path for his senior international career, making him a player to watch in the future. In the end, with all that we have analyzed, Liam Delap is not only a talented striker, but also a story of perseverance, character, and the ability to rise from challenges. Chelsea has a rough diamond, but has been polished quite well. Personally, I believe that with the guidance of Maresca and the competitive environment at Chelsea, Delap will continue to develop rapidly and may be the answer to the number 9 striker position that the Blues have been looking for so long. Let's wait and see what he will do at Stamford Bridge. What do you think about this deal? Is Liam Delap worth the $30 million price tag and Chelsea's legendary number 9 shirt? Can he become the killer that Chelsea craves? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the FB podcast channel so you don't miss out on future in-depth football analysis. See you in the next episodes.